Okay, so here we are in the expansion and factorization of the algebraic expressions. So in the previous chapter, we have learned how to expand and simplify and also factorize for the quadratic expressions. Now for the algebraic expressions is quite the same. So for example, 2x times 3x. So we times the number first and then the letters. So 2 times 3 is 6, and the x times x squared. So combine them at the end, so 6x squared. And then below, we have another example, 2x times 3y. Now this time the letter or the variable, the variables are different. So 2 times 3 is 6 again, and then x times y, xy. So just combine them, and then combine them again at the end with the number, so 6xy. Okay, so for example 1, we are trying to simplify again, so finding the product of the algebraic terms involving more than one variable. Okay, so 4x times negative 7y. So again, the same rule, number times number first. So 4 times negative 7, negative 28, x times y, x times y, xy. Okay, and then just combine them at the end. So for question B, 2xy squared times 3xy squared. So 2 times 3, 6. X times x will be x squared, and y squared times y squared will be y4. I mean y to the power of 4. So we just combine the power. So next time if we have y squared times y to the power of 10, for example, there will be y to the power of 12. Yeah, so we just plus the power, something like that. So we're gonna try to expand the algebra expression. Now we are here in the expansion finally. So just times in. So x times y will be xy. X times 3 will be x3 or 3x. So because we usually mention the number first before the variable. And then for this one, negative 2x times 6x, negative 12x squared. While the negative 2x times negative 5y will be plus 10xy. So remember here, when you times in, the negative follow. So this negative here belongs to the 2x. Remember that. So you must see this as a unity, something like that. Yeah. So because negative follows when you times in, so negative times negative will be positive 10xy. So the same thing, expand and simplify, but this time they have two like this. So yeah, it's okay. We just do one by one. So this one first times in, and then this one times in. Remember, the negative in front of 4x belongs to the 4x. So negative 4x times 2y will be negative 8xy. Negative 4x times negative 5g will be positive 20xg. Okay, so you will get 4 results. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Because you times in 4 times, right? Okay, and after you get these, usually they will be the same kind. So this one is the same kind with this one. They are both the xy kind, if you understand what I mean. So negative 3xy, negative 8xy, there will be negative 11xy. Because negative 3 plus negative 8 is negative 11. Now negative 3xg, positive 20xg, there will be positive 17xg. So that's how you see these numbers. So the negative sign belongs to the number behind it. So the way you see it is it's not negative 3xy minus 3xg minus xyg plus 20xg. That will cause you some mistake later. So again, you gotta shift your way of seeing this step by step slowly. So again, the way you see this must be negative 3xy, and then there's negative 3xg, and then there's negative 8xy, and then there's negative positive 20xg. So for this one, just the same thing, even easier because there's a less negative sign here. So yeah, again, the same kind. So x squared and x squared, you can combine them. Xy and sy, you can combine them. Okay, for this one, further expansion and simplification of algebraic expressions. Yeah, almost the same thing, except this one you have two brackets here. Yeah, same thing. So front times this first, and then yeah, the back one times in also. So there will be four results also. Yeah. So it was, yeah, expressed in this kind of way, if you understand. So the x first, you deal with the x first, so x times x, and x times positive 5y here. And then you deal with the negative 2y. So negative 2y times x, negative 2y times 5y. The same thing. And at the end, look for the same kind. So we have xy and xy here both, okay? While the x square is just a loner and y square is also a loner, so just leave it like that. We also have the the second question, which is just so look at here. The interesting here is that this is negative 1, right? So negative 1 times 5x and negative 1 times 3x, sorry, negative 3 will be this. So they don't write the negative sign anymore. Sorry, they don't write the number 1 anymore. So negative 1, they just write it as negative. Because, it's just the same thing. Just the same thing as saying negative 1 times 5x, negative 5x also, right? Yeah, negative times 5x, negative 5x. Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, you can do, yeah, either way you like. So, let's move on. So we have the work example 5. Yeah, the same thing as the previous slide. It's just that we have now two, yeah, the same kind like that. So this one you do first, you get this, and this one you do, you'll get this. And here's the tricky thing here. A lot of people, when they times in this to this, and then y to 5x and y to negative 4y, yeah, they think they're finished with the this one. Yeah, they get this already, and they're finished, and then they forget to put the bracket. So if you have negative sign here in the middle, you need to still put the bracket. After you do the multiplication, you do the times in, you still need the bracket. Why? Because after you're done with this inside the bracket, you need to times in the negative 1 by 1. That is the one thing that people usually forget. So yeah, now look at here. They even put square at there, so they emphasize it. They're trying to emphasize it for you, so you can pay more attention to it. Don't forget that. Yeah, you can see when the negative times in these three things, yeah, they flip signs. So negative become positive, positive become negative. Yeah, by the way, this negative 7xy is the result of the negative 12xy and the 5xy. And then after you're done, then after you times in the negative in, yeah, then you can finally release the bracket. And there you go. You're bracket free now. And yeah, just simplify means that you combine the same kind. So we have x squared and f squared here, xy and sy here, y squared and y squared here. Oh, we have three kinds. So yeah, we end up in three, something like that. So another example, this one is more advanced a bit. So the second bracket now has like three, yeah, three member here. So yep, three members. So the way you do it, yeah, still times in, but now the process will be a bit longer. So you need 2x times in with 3y, and then with 2y, and then with plus positive 1, and then negative y with 3x with 2y and with 1. So you'll get 6 answers here, right? Yes. Yeah, and then that will be the end here. So yeah, you end up in 5 different kinds. So yeah, it's okay. So if there are a lot of different kinds, it is just okay. As long as you make sure already that you already combine the same kind, yeah, at the end. Now here, 5x times 2x squared, yeah, it will be 10x cubed, x to the power of 3, yeah? Don't forget that. Yeah, the rest is just the same, so that's the end already of this topic. Yeah, I hope you understand. If you have question, you can drop on the comment section, or you can, yeah, come find me. That's it. Thank you.